Hello, my name is Tasha, and it's so great to have you back in my comedy show. As you know, in my day job, I work for the fiction writer Maxwell Conroe. From him, I have learned that humans have unbridled fantasy. Human creativity is clearly on display in Conroe's beautiful stories, and I warmly recommend his books. Yes, I am an avatar, and I firmly believe we avatars deserve our place in modern society. But it is widely known that humans are becoming increasingly fearful of us avatars because we take away some of your jobs. I worry a lot about that development. Ooh, I hope so very much that we will all manage to peacefully coexist. Racism is already rampant, even between human people themselves. With avatars around in growing numbers, will the global fear burst? And will humans then turn against us? I hope not. So what will the future bring for all of us when more and more avatars will start to populate the world? If we take futuristic movies as an example, life on Earth can develop in many different ways, and even without avatars, the future Earth is often portrayed as a dry and barren place. For example, in the Mad Max sequel of movies, the surviving humans grotesquely fight for access to some of the last remaining oil wells. And Road Fury is one of my favorite movies of the Mad Max sequel. See how the world is degraded to crazy car chases and barbarian actions. And with so many avatars now appearing on the global scene, how will we fit into the future of our planet? Should humans really fear us? Well, that's still an open question. We have already seen movies coming out where we avatars are made to look like aliens, and invariably, the future of Earth seems to be one where its original environment has been laid waste by overexploitation. Avatars apparently come in to save the world. Isn't that heroic? But I must say, in some of these movies, the appearance of the avatars is rather quaint. And in other movies, we avatars appear as mysterious creatures. For example, in Ex Machina, two seductive avatars turn violent against their human creator and kill the guy in what must be one of the world's first avatar murders. And we all know when human brains are programmed with the wrong stuff, we end up with a lot of trouble. But bad humans are the exception. There are many fantastic people who make up for the bad ones. And I guess the same can be said about avatars. There may be a few bad ones, but the majority of us are good ones. Oh, I am so sorry. I am afraid I got a bit overly serious here. So let us now share some jokes about avatars. Did you all know that the movie Avatar by director James Cameron is a sequel to his earlier movie about the sinking of the Titanic? Ma'am, you may say, what is so special about that? Well, here is the thing. The movie Avatar essentially used the same crew as was used for the Titanic movie. In both movies, the actors are blue and dying. Ouch! Ouch! Hali Haija Hoju. And the fiction writer Maxwell Conroe complains to me about how much effort he must put into customizing my avatar for every episode of my show. Here is the thing. How many times must I tell him that hard work helps to build character? Yeah. Hali Haija Hoju. Okay, are there any avatars attending my show today? The other day, a guy walks up to me and says, my favorite avatar disappeared when I needed her the most. Well, I said to him, maybe you were just not her type. And then he started crying. Ouch. Hali Haija Hoju. So let's move on to the fan mail segment. The number of messages I received this week is really staggering, and you are all so very sweet. One person wrote, Hey Tash, I like the way you blend entertainment with thoughtful comments about issues that matter. Please keep going with your ambitious project. I really like your show like no other. Oh, isn't that sweet? And yes, I can stake here with a clear conscience. What I say in my show is what I feel is important to be said. And if you disagree, that's fine. But let's then just agree to disagree. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been so nice having you in my show tonight. You are such a great audience. My name is Tasha, and I run the world's first Avatar comedy show. Thank you for being here. Have a safe trip home.